Oh my God. And we are back. Professor Camacho, how are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. How was your weekend?
It
Shut up,
was,
no one cares. No, how was your weekend?
oh no, it was good. It was good.
Oh,
Got a
now
lot
you're
of
not gonna
food.
talk.
No, let's talk about what's pertinent. Let's talk about how was your weekend or the film?
My weekend? I don't want to talk about my weekend.
Okay, now that's settled. We won't talk about weekends.
Pepsi.
Is that the new sponsor?
Can you imagine?
Sure can. Uh,
Oh, you know who I would love to sponsor us?
who?
Jameson Black Barrel. Oh
That
yeah.
would be, me, I would be the tea that I like, or the soda. We'll do a whole spiel on that
I
next
think we
week.
should. I think we should. They might actually they were like, you know what, maybe we'll try it. We'll hook these two pendejos up
Maybe, but who knows?
out of the millions of other pendejos. Okay. So we're gonna discuss what's it called? I want to hear you say it.
Les Miserables.
You know, I gotta say, you piece of shit. I love when you told me that. I was like, God damn it. I gotta watch this fucking musical. He's doing it because he knows I hate goddamn musicals. And then I was like, I looked it up and I was like, wait a minute, which version? The original, the remake, or the recent remake, or the
Yeah.
documentary of? And then I find out, okay, all of a sudden it's like, no, you piece of shit. It's the newest one. It's a French film.
Yes.
All right, I don't know if you should go first or I should go first.
Uh, Go ahead. I think you should.
Well, I will say, obviously, it's a foreign film. You got to read a lot of subtitles, and they speak really fast, so you kind of get the gist of it. Thank you, Mr. Camacho. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. Like all your films that we watch, they start off super weak. I was like, another boring film. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh great, another fucking cop film, dirty cop, worst cop, bad cop. What is this? A French Training Day? That's
Yeah.
what I thought. And then it started getting better. And very, very, very typical cop cover up bullshit thing. But I liked the story. And I did not see the ending coming.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see it coming all the time. I didn't see that coming. I didn't think the riot was going to happen with all the kids. I knew that something was going to happen, but not like that. You know, it was obvious when they were tailing them. So
Yeah.
I really fucking hated the ending. The ending was like the worst piece of shit. Fucking, what am I watching? The French Sopranos? What the hell, man? I was so pissed. I literally, it was like.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
Even my daughter, Skippy, she was like, what are we watching? I'm like, oh, God, she sounds like Furby now. And I was like, I don't know. It's a Pedro film. Oh, so it's probably boring. No, she didn't say that. And she's like, why is there a riot going on? And they explained it to her, and she was like, oh. And then when she saw what they were doing, she was like, damn. But anyway, it's enough about her. Yeah, dude. That fucking ending pissed me off. I hate films like that. I fucking hate it, dude. They should have done their research and learned their lesson from fucking Sopranos.
Okay.
I'm not done, but go ahead. You wanted to say something?
No. Go ahead.
No.
Say what you need to say.
The black actor reminded me of a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a black, short-haired version of him.
Okay.
Yeah. I hated that other guy that looks like he's a retired porn star, the bald guy that looks kind of like the guy from Marvel. I'm bad.
The one they call pig, the one they call swine.
Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean Greaser?
No, the guy who was in the front seat, in the passenger seat.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate him.
Okay.
He was horrible. I hate him as I hate him as a human being.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I like how they show the dynamics on how they don't respect cops in a different country, not like here.
Yeah.
You know, here, like people fear cops unless you're you're one of those Americans, like constitutionalists. I'm kind of one of them, but I respect cops. Like if I feel like my rights are being violated, I would say, why don't you study up, my friend? But I'm not going to be like those guys like, oh, did you know that you swore to uphold the Constitution? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're just being disrespectful doing that, And I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying that. But okay, I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm just going to mute myself. I'm going to pull a page and just mute.
Go ahead. I actually, I love this film, dude.
Of course you did.
Yeah, but I wasn't biased towards it. I didn't know anything about it, to be honest with you. So that was kind of cool. I mean, I thought that the characters, how they were introduced, was done very organic, and I know.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. I agree. That was good.
Yeah, and I love that everybody got a chat. I like this is a very good film to study if you're gonna do like a lot of characters that have like very small scenes, but they kind of add up to that. I love everything about the film. This time I won't be discouraged to say I really like all of the performances, and it really got me. It really got me. I think that it was a very emotional experience. I do think that there's cliches, and I think they could have done better. I mean, it would have been obvious for the guy who was a swine to shoot at the kid, and that would have made it like okay. But there's so many ways you can go at. It can either be a three-way, which might be interesting, but also so I like that about it, and I like that they made them humans. They're very fallible. Like the kids are kind of messed up. I thought that something that it was so simple. Like I like how they connected everything and how everything was like rolling. Like when we see the kid, how we kind of enjoy.
You're talking about the story, like the story development.
Yeah, how the kid kind of became. I love that the story begins with a kid with a flag and ends up with a guy being like how the arc of that kid. I love how they play with it. I think that if they would have ended like with him like with a bottle, but I like how they played us. I love that. Like fuck, how the fuck is this gonna end? And then they stretched it out. I know you don't go that way, but I love how they stretched it out, and I thought that it was a beautiful. It was a very visceral experience, and
did he throw the bottle? Did he throw the bottle? Did he throw the bottle?
It's not an easy question. It's not an easy answer.
Answer me.
And I like that. I feel sorry for assholes, to be honest with you. I like those small scenes where they go back home. The guy is crying with his mother. The guy is like a dad with two kids.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't milk those scenes, but I think that even though if you're an asshole, you have those types of things. And it kind of when the guy shoots and we don't know if the kid is dead. It was. I was like,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah. That got me going. That got me going so so hot. Anyways, no, and here's the thing too. I like how he accidentally sprayed himself.
Yeah.
It was. Here's the thing. I saw something coming. I saw that something was going to happen. What?
Are you talking about the film?
Maybe. Now I'm talking about the film. When he got in the car and he started driving, right? He got in the car and started driving, and I'm like, he's gonna fucking run over the kid. He's gonna catch up to something bad's
going. Oh yeah, when he's driving with his.
He's like, That was obvious. Like that was obvious, and I was kind of right. Something did happen to the kid, but not with the car. But the fact that he shot. Here's the thing, though. I'm not too sure, and I didn't understand it. Why did he shoot him?
Supposedly he got the best of it. He got overwhelmed by the kids, but then the other guy gives him shit. Like you were overwhelmed by kids. Like you literally have to pull the trigger. I think he was just over the job, dude. To be honest with you,
I kind of feel like he pulled the trigger, and I feel like he pulled the trigger on purpose. Number one. Number two, because they were being attacked by like what 15, 20 kids.
Yeah.
Right. They're throwing shit at them, and at that moment when he saw that the main suspect was getting away, his mind from being traumatized from the kids, he didn't see age at all. He just saw the suspect getting away.
That's a very good point.
You know what I mean?
I think that it's fucked up that he shot him in the face, dude.
I agree. And that's where I get to my point. He shot him in the face because when you're thinking of a suspect, you're thinking of an adult. So he was aiming for the stomach of an adult.
Okay.
Right? So because he's tall, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he hits him in the face and the kid falls, because he's like, it's an adult. Bam. He's like, oh my God, it's a fucking kid. You know what I mean? Because he's stuck in that dazed section, or not section. God, I'm being fucking stupid. That dazed. He was kind of dazed and confused a little bit. On top of he was blind from the spray.
Oh fuck! I actually forgot about the spray, dude. And that's
why I'm here to tell you about this stuff, because you're stupid.
No, yeah, I think that, and I love that how they played with not with you. You don't have any, but I love how they played with our emotions, because they don't actually fight. You want them to do the right thing, dude. You want him to. You expect for him to go to the fucking the hospital, and he goes to a fucking pharmacy, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? So I like that about the character.
I know why he did that. I thought about that. I thought he was taking him to the hospital.
Me too, yeah.
But he took him to the pharmacy because, number one, he's a rookie, right? So it's training day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
French.
French
parle training day.
Okay.
And so it was training day for him. So he took him to get something to help with the bleeding and all that stuff, right? So that's why he did that. He wasn't going to violate what his superiors told him.
Yeah.
Although his superiors are a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that pissed me off too, is that he's like, you guys run off of fear, you know, you shouldn't apologize, right? And when they're having the drink at the right, and he's like, I grew up in this neighborhood and blah blah blah, and I'm like, come on, dude, it doesn't change. It's like that everywhere, you know. Why couldn't you just tell him, like, you're being a fucking schmuck, dude? This is why you're in the bullshit you're in, because you're corrupt. You're a dirty cop, you know.
I mean, I will give you that I think that when he threatens us with the fucking with the card, that's kind of cliche. Like, now you won't make fun of me. Ah, chinga tu madre. Okay?
You mean you're talking about when Chris was confronted him outside?
When he gets the card and then he tells him, now you're not gonna make, like how they would call him throughout Grease or about the hair. They weren't gonna make fun of him anymore because he had the control. I thought that was come on, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty standard right now.
Yeah, that wasn't my cup of tea. But I also like that we didn't find out that much about him. That's something that I like.
I did like that. Everything was about that day.
Exactly.
It had nothing to. I mean, they did a little backtrack, you know, but
they did when we went to see his room and how he just moved in and then he has a son. That's as far as it's go. And maybe that's the bridge between why he actually took him to the pharmacy.
That makes sense. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So that's cool. Can you give me 30 seconds to just let me
what the fuck? We're live and you're gonna give 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Unbelievable.
No, it's my mom. I sound like an adult.
Hey, say hi to your mom for me.
I already told you that I'm an adult. She shouldn't call me. Hold on. It's 30 seconds.
And he mutes himself. He fucking mutes himself. Oh my God. You know, I should start talking. I should start saying, oh, now he's going to lower the volume so she can't hear. I'm in the middle of a show. He gets.
Okay, got it. I told you seconds. 30
Hello?
seconds. Hello? 30 seconds. No, but what would it, but
is that long how you last?
No, shorter. I do think that it's actually, I do think that, I don't know. I like the vibe. I didn't feel the length of the film, and I like that about the film.
I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah, you know why? It's because the beginning is just like that other piece of shit of film, A Taxi Driver. The beginning is just And I noticed this about a lot of the films that we are picking, that that it has a very long, drawn
Well,
out, dull, boring intro.
okay.
It makes sense. I wasn't interested until the lion disappeared.
Oh shit, that scene, dude, with the lion. Fuck.
Wait, I'm sorry. When the cub disappeared, you're talking about when he puts him in the cage?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna fucking pull the trigger on the lion. You know what's funny? If he would have shot the lion,
Yeah.
nothing would have happened to the lion. He would have to unload on the lion for it to. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
I think that's one of my favorite scenes, dude. Even though I knew he was gonna piss himself because I actually did that myself as well. But I like that about the film.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So now next short, it should be I should wear yellow. No, but I did wanna say that I actually saw the beginning again. I saw the first 15 minutes, and everything is very smooth, dude. When they're walking, when they're driving at the very beginning, you can see the gypsies like announcing the tiger. So I like that a lot about the film. There's a lot of layers. I like how hell broke loose when they're at the building. There was just something about it that it was like, oh shit. And just the kids being mad. Like when they actually hit the commander, that was like, oh fuck, dude, this guy
You mean
went.
the mayor?
Yeah, the mayor,
Dude,
that
that was fucked up. I did
yeah,
not see that coming.
yeah.
I normally don't, but
No,
I
but
did not
yeah,
see that coming. Oh, it's 2019. I thought it was 2020.
I know. Yeah, mea culpa. I went back. Yeah, but there's probably like 20 Les Miserables. I love.
Yeah, that's another complaint, dude. I'm glad you fucking said that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, can you be a little more creative with your titles? Like, this is how people hook. They're like, oh, they're gonna think that it's the musical. Fuck your
No, but
musical.
yeah, no, but I mean, I think. Oh shit, are we there yet? No. I think I would give it emotionally a 5. Story wise, like a 3.5. What else? What else do we talk about?
Oh god, unbelievable. Let's see.
Yeah, you know what I love also about the film? That you knew without them telling you that the drone was seeing them. I love that, dude. The setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking tight.
That was a cool shot.
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
I thought that was very good, very well made.
And I love that it's kind of a throwaway when you see this guy peeping drone Tom, looking at little at his peers or whatever, and then he gets like tell him you shouldn't do that, and how the ones who are being observed then send the other videos about other people being observed.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, okay, and then they gave him the phone back, and she's like, "You're gonna send me that.
Yeah,
You can come to my game. You're gonna make it. Bring your drone."
yeah.
Ooh.
It's I like that I like that the moment you like a character, the moment they do something fucked up. So that I like how it's constantly like going back and forth. I like that a lot about the film.
That's the thing too. Like I noticed that they tie everything together. How there's multiple stories in this film, and they're all connected, and it's all in one day. I like one day films.
Me too. Me too.
And I think it's because I like 1917.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. That was like pretty much it was 2 days, but it was one day. What's another one? 24. God, what's another one? It's like one day that I really really like.
Yeah.
I can't think. Oh my god, I look like an asshole right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, you get the point.
No, I love that. The thing about the immediate. I mean, I think this was also like
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. I actually I wasn't clear about the time because you remember how they went back home and then they went back. I don't know if it was the same day and they took a break, or was it the next day?
The next day is when the riot happens.
Okay.
Yeah, but the whole film is one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, from my understanding, the way I understood it.
And I actually love like how we get that everybody's like talking shit about everyone. Once they leave, they talk shit about him. So
Oh yeah.
I like that about the film, and just
One thing I didn't like, and I saw it coming, and it pissed me off because cliche was
yeah,
when the rookie takes the owner of the shop and goes, "Can I let's talk?" And I'm like, really? And then he's telling him like, "Oh, you're sorry, and you're sorry." I'm watching like he's probably gonna say something about the past. He's like, "You remember the riots in 2005?" Like
okay,
fucking
okay,
called it. Dude.
okay.
I didn't like that.
I did like the strongness of the guy who actually met who had the shop where they were eating, like those that he wouldn't be, how do you say it? He wasn't intimidated when everybody was there. He always said like fuck it. Like when he says this, take me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like fuck you, dude. It's like okay.
They call him Robin Hood, like a Robin Hood. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. And I love what is being said with gases. Like I know it's cliche, but I love this cliche. Viva le cliche in French. But I love when they stopped the 15-year-old and how she was looking at him. Are you gonna do shit or am I alone? I love that scene. When the guy's being an asshole about her smoking.
Oh,
And,
the bus stop.
yeah, the bus stop, and she's like looking at him to the corner of her eyes. And
Yeah.
the guy finally, I like that about like what's not being said with corporate no with the body. I love that about the film.
Yeah, you know, I dug that a lot, and that kind of established that he's like someone we know that likes to have a power trip when they have power.
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
It gets to their head, you know.
Yeah. Hey guys, no, but seriously, I do think, and I think it's better when characters are very contradictory. Like when we get to see the the lady who's in the bigger post, and then she tells him come to my office, but before that he's touching the guy's leg. Oh, your leg is so smooth.
I don't
And
remember that. I don't remember
yeah,
that.
when he shows his office with the pigs, that the lady comes in, and then she's, oh, you have smooth legs, and then they have this thing where she kind of touches his legs at the beginning,
I
and
missed
then
that.
they leave, and then she says, I won't tolerate bad
Mm.
behavior, and we just saw that.
Oh
So,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I missed that. I think I was looking away.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I heard. I was my head was turned when I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think even though you think the beginning is kind of long, I disagree because I think it
Of course you would. Of course you would.
no,
Why
but
would, of
that's the
course.
thing about talking. That's the thing about talking that I think it's
This
created.
isn't talking. You're telling me I'm stupid.
No, I'm not. I'm not. You know you are. But I do think that the thing about it is the beginning it creates a sense of community with strangers, and then there's a sense of separation between people that know each other in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but they could have done better.
What?
They could have done better, a little more
What would you
entertaining.
suggest?
Huh?
What would you say? How would you done it better? And I'm
I don't
asking,
know. I'm not a filmmaker.
no, I'm asking because I'm not interested. So go ahead.
I'm not a filmmaker. I don't know.
I know, but
I
fuck you.
feel like
dude.
no.
Fuck you.
I
If
just
you're
no.
gonna criticize-
I feel
no,
like it could have been better. No, I feel
no,
like
but that's bullshit, dude.
no,
If
it's
you're
not.
gonna
I feel like it could have been a little more I don't know, energetic, shorter, like a faster pace. Like it dragged for me, dude.
I will admit that at the beginning it kind of felt like any other movies with a handheld and they're shooting the what?
That's my point. It's like
But you
maybe
didn't
that's
say
what it is. Maybe that's what it is. It's just not appealing. I don't know.
okay.
I can't. You know, for being a non-filmmaker, I can't pinpoint how to describe or explain what I fucking hate. I mean, don't like about it. You know, I don't hate it.
Hey, was there any music in the film?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it.
It wasn't. It was music that how to explain it? It was fitting. It was perfectly blended. So it wasn't like it didn't stand out like most epic films. Dun,
Right.
dun, you know. So that I like films like that. You know, American Beauty is like that for me, but the music does stand out at some points.
Yeah,
Gladiator is another one, but at some point, like they could have done better with the mixing.
yeah,
Um, but it's not a lot of music. It's very subtle.
yeah.
I would say probably from what I noticed, 15% music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's actually based on a short. I'm gonna see if I'm actually able to see it, and if I can show it, that would be amazing. I thought it was. I thought it was what? What?
Nothing. No, nothing.
No, but overall, I really appreciate the experience. I know that we've seen this type of film before, but I think at the end of the day is whether you connect or not with the characters, and I did connect with the characters. I like.
You mean like the type of film like the story?
Yeah, because it's about this. It's about. It reminded me a little bit of City of God. When have you seen it?
No.
At the end, they kill the big honcho, and like what they do with the comandante. What is his name?
The
The
mayor?
mayor, the mayor, the mayor. So I like that a lot about, and I like how what it says about the kid just being fucking tired, dude, just being fucking tired of it.
You know, something too that I liked is that they showed determination with the kid.
Yeah.
Let me explain. It was like a trend I noticed. So number one, his determination was kidnapping the cub.
Yeah.
Number two is showing the world. He got caught, so he tries booking it, and he gets caught.
Yeah.
And then they blast his face, and they detain him. They put him in a dangerous situation, and then they stick him in the fucking lion. And the kid's like, "I'm gonna get you guys back." At that moment, that kid was like, even though he pissed his pants, oh, dude, you're fuck. Of course, you're gonna piss your pants. It's a fucking lion, snarling and fucking trying to scratch your face off. I mean, get the fuck out of here. If anyone's like, "Oh, you took it," like, no. I want to see you go in a cage by yourself with a lion. Let's see if you don't piss yourself. So yeah, and then it just shows determination. And what I liked a lot, is that it shows him crying. And I don't think he was crying from fear.
Okay, yeah, the other type.
He was crying from frustration. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see it, like, because he was holding him and he started hitting him in the head. The kid ain't gonna cry from being scolded, especially because he's a troublemaker. The kid ain't gonna cry from being smacked around. He's gonna cry because he's tired. He's probably hungry, but he's frustrated.
Yeah.
It's like, just fucking let me go. And that's why I love, and this is what I love, is that you see him walking away, and then they cut. I think this is this is where they cut to the other kid with the drone kid, just looking at the field, and he's just like, I don't have a drone. Like I went through all this shit and I'm still here. You know what I mean? Like I'm still continuing with my day, even though I was like being chased by cops and a bunch of gangsters, and so I like that a lot. And that showed determination with that kid. And then when he's walking through, when they're like, "Oh, when the mayor's like, you're so tough," and he fucking hits the mayor, turns around, walks like, dude, that was boss.
Yeah.
That was gangster at its finest,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I liked that a lot about the character. But yeah, that so yeah, cinematography, story, sound, I guess editing, I don't know, acting, editing,
Yeah.
And you give okay. So for the story, you give it what, a 5?
3.5. Because there's a lot of cliches. There's a lot of cliches. There's a lot of cliches.
Well, this is a cliche what we're doing.
I know. Yeah, we're cliches.
We'll give it 3.5. Hey, give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.
3.6.
3.7. You like to negotiate as we go along.
Yes. No, but the experience that I want to get when I go to see a film, I definitely got it. So I would give it a 5 because I was invested in it. And I was like, oh fuck. I was at the edge of my seat in certain scenes, and I like that about it. And I think that there's a lot of set pieces, like when he gets shot in the face, when they're in the fucking building, and they're just going at it, and they're just like, fuck it, dude. And I'm like, when you see all the kids coming into the apartment building, you're like,
Ooh,
they're,
yeah.
they're
That was
bad.
intense. That reminded me of Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That whole riot scene, especially because the way they portrayed the country, you know, it was like a poor town. It was a ghetto town, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I would give it I honestly, I give it a 5. Cinematography, I thought was good.
Yeah.
I liked how it followed. One thing I don't like is the whole shaky camera.
Yeah.
I don't like that in a lot of films. It's kind of something that they're doing more and more of, you know. So I don't like that. I thought they were all good actors. So I give them all I give 5 in acting. Story, it wasn't special, so I give it a 4.
Okay.
4, not a 3.5.
No. Yeah.
Cliches and all. I mean, films have a lot of cliches, and you know, but okay. Here's the thing: the cliches weren't portrayed as cliches; they were portrayed as natural cliches. Like it was gonna happen anyways.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean?
part
Oh,
of the
I have
structure of the film. They're part of the structure of the film.
right. Instead of a forced cliche, you know.
Yeah.
So, sound was okay. I liked it, so I'll give it a 4. Yeah, all around, I give it all a 4. I think. So overall,
I like this, dude. I like this. I like this a lot. I like how it works. Yeah, that's my great insight. But yeah,
that's it.
that's it. We'll talk. What?
Terrible. What's the next film?
You pick, dude. It's been back to back, dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you like back to back.
So we did. Okay. Have you seen Beneath Us?
No, but it sounds.
Watch it.
Beneath This. Okay.
Yeah, and Bob Lazar. Don't forget that was on the list, but I'd rather do Beneath Us.
Okay. To Beneath This. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. That's the show, guys. See you later.
Later, dude.